Royal divorce rumors explode. Is this the end for King Frederik and Queen Mary? Welcome to B News. From regal fairy tales to raw emotional turmoil, the love story between King Frederik and Queen Mary of Denmark has long been considered one of Europe's most enduring royal romances. But in a stunning turn of events, whispers of separation, scandal, and divorce have surged through European media like wildfire. What was once seen as a rock-solid royal marriage is now under siege by a wave of explosive rumors and chilling silence. Is this the beginning of the end? But before we unpack the shocking developments that have gripped the world, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Celebrity Television, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single royal revelation. And of course, join the conversation in the comments. Your voice matters in this unraveling mystery. For weeks now, tension has been rising around the Danish palace. What began as isolated incidents? Queen Mary skipping official engagements, King Frederik appearing visibly shaken at solo events, has escalated into a full-blown media storm. Multiple sources close to the royal household are now confirming what many had feared, that serious cracks have formed in the foundation of their once glorious marriage. These aren't just idle rumors from tabloids. Danish state media has also begun cautiously reporting on the unusual distance between the king and queen, noting that their public appearances have dwindled and their once effortless chemistry seems to have completely evaporated. Queen Mary's solo trip to Australia in July, originally branded as a cultural goodwill tour, has now been widely reinterpreted as a possible escape or sabbatical from palace stress. Speculation skyrocketed after Queen Mary failed to attend the King's recent speech at the National Climate Summit, an event she would typically never miss. Even more telling, her official biography was temporarily removed from the Danish royal family's website, sparking frantic questions across social media. While the page was later restored, palace insiders say the edit reflects ongoing internal changes behind the scenes. At the center of the storm are persistent reports of King Frederik's alleged emotional entanglement with a woman named Frederik Madsen, a well-known humanitarian and former advisor to the crown. Though both the palace and Frederik have denied any romantic involvement, multiple photographs have surfaced showing the two in private settings over the past 6 months, including a now viral image of them leaving a villa in southern France after a secluded weekend. Royal watchers are split. Some believe these meetings are innocent and professional. Others are convinced they mark the beginning of the end. A growing number of online royal forums are compiling timelines, analyzing footage, and pointing to telltale signs of a royal separation already in motion. Sources close to Queen Mary claim she was deeply hurt and blindsided by the closeness between her husband and Frederik. One palace aide, speaking under strict anonymity, said, "The Queen has always known her position comes with challenges. But she never imagined betrayal could come from within the palace walls." Another noted that Queen Mary is no longer interested in preserving an image that no longer reflects her truth. While official divorce proceedings have not been confirmed, legal experts suggest the palace is laying groundwork behind the scenes. Royal legal advisors have reportedly been consulting confidentially with family law experts in Denmark and Switzerland. The Queen's legal team is said to be reviewing her assets, titles, and custody arrangements for their 4 children, Crown Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and twins Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine. The Danish people, long proud of their royal family, are watching this unravel with a mix of heartbreak and betrayal. The streets of Copenhagen are buzzing with opinions. Some support the Queen unconditionally, admiring her strength and grace under fire. Others still hope the couple will weather the storm, invoking the shared legacy of a 20-year marriage that has shaped Denmark's modern royal identity. Meanwhile, King Frederik has made no official comment about the rumors, but his silence is increasingly being interpreted as guilt, or at the very least, discomfort. His recent appearances have been marked by visible nervousness, short speeches, and tightly choreographed press moments. According to body language experts, his gestures indicate overcompensation, guilt, and restrained emotion, classic signs of personal crisis. To further complicate the situation, Queen Mary's father, John Donaldson, has flown to Denmark amid the chaos. He has remained out of public view, but close sources confirm he's staying with Mary at an undisclosed private residence. Family is rallying around her, one source confirmed. Her father is here to provide moral strength during what may be the most difficult period of her life. The Danish royal court has, so far, stuck to a rigid protocol of no comment. However, this approach may be backfiring. In a time where transparency is expected, and demanded, by the public, silence can fuel more damage than dialogue. Critics argue that if the marriage is in crisis, the monarchy should address it honestly, before the court of public opinion passes judgment on its own terms. Despite the negativity, there's also a wave of public empathy sweeping across Europe and Australia. Queen Mary's fans have launched the #StandWithMary campaign, flooding social media with messages of encouragement. Celebrities, authors, and even politicians have weighed in, praising her poise and hinting at a wider conversation around women, dignity, and power in public relationships. Interestingly, British royal insiders have drawn comparisons to Princess Diana's explosive divorce from King Charles, and even Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal exit. But Queen Mary, ever regal, is said to be planning her next step strategically. She reportedly has no intention of leaving Denmark but is considering taking on a more independent role within the royal family, similar to the Duchess of Edinburgh's role in the UK. For now, the world waits. Every palace movement, every facial expression, every calendar update is being tracked and dissected. Media helicopters have been spotted over Grassen Palace. Danish security forces have increased patrols. And still, no official word from the king or queen. Just the growing sound of tension rising across a nation asking one simple question: is this the end? Now we turn it over to you. Do you think King Frederik and Queen Mary's marriage can survive this growing storm? Or are we witnessing the final days of one of Europe's most admired royal unions? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we'll be reading every one.